Hello my friends of NouNation, welcome back to another Ask Nou Nation, where you ask and Rocket Team answers. Remember, if you have more questions, hashtag Ask Nou Nation with your question and we will try to answer it next time. This is the favorite section from Joshua, so let's go straight into business with his question. Question number 1 from Joshua, Vizca Barça. What year have you guys started supporting Barcelona? Morgan, Juan, Tim, and why? Well, I will answer first because I'm here. And my answer is I started supporting Barcelona since 1992 when we won the first Champions League. And why? Because it was the first game I saw from Barcelona. Because I was, if I'm not wrong, 4 years old. And that was the first game I saw from Barcelona. And I was like, man, I love this game. I love this sport. And Barcelona gave it to me. They gave me that present to like this sport, because before I liked to hit the ball with my feet, but that's all. I didn't like to watch football. I like to play. That's it. And Barcelona gave me that present, and that's why I support Barcelona. And I think they have a style, a unique style. Nobody can play the same way, and it's the team of my heart. So yes, that's why I support Barcelona since 1992. And now I leave you with the video and the answer from Morgan and Juan.
Well, I started supporting Barcelona when Ronaldinho was playing. Awesome. That's, I think, the first memories I have from watching games, Barcelona games, while I was living in Argentina. Then, obviously, when Messi arrived to the team, when Messi gets to be the future of our team, he's Argentinian, I am Argentinian, so he was like really a really big thing there in the country. So we started watching a lot of games. I started watching a lot of games and following the campaigns of FC Barcelona, and that's why I became, from there till now, obviously forever, a Barcelona fan.
So I've been a Barca fan ever since I was a little infant. My first words were Vizca Barça. I'm just kidding. So I would say, when I was a little girl, around 2003, I really got into Ronaldinho. I liked watching his career. I thought he was the best player in the world, his Brazilian skills, his moves, and he joined Barca, and it all just clicked for me. There was Xavi, Puyol, Iniesta, all of my now favorite players, and later on came Eto'o and Messi. So there was no turning back. So I would say yes, circa 2003.
Jezebel Martinez. Do you think Barca will bid for Coutinho this January? If so, do you think Liverpool will accept it? Good question, Jezebel. Well, there's a lot of news that they have been putting together Coutinho with Barcelona. I know Barcelona wants Coutinho, Neymar wants Coutinho, maybe Coutinho wants to play in Barcelona too, and I think they will try to bid, honestly. I'm not sure if they will go for a 75 million euros to buy Coutinho, but they will try and go for it. Maybe they can pay 20-30 million in exchange with another player. But who knows? I think Coutinho is a player that would fit because he's a great midfielder and could help a lot in the attack when Iniesta is not there, because that's what we are missing in the midfield when Iniesta is not there, because Iniesta is the one who helps the MSN to go forward and find the spots inside the area. That's what Coutinho could give us, and the great connection with Neymar, of course. So I think Barcelona will go for it, but I'm not sure if Liverpool will accept it, because Coutinho is the heart, is the brain, is everything, is the same as Messi at Barcelona, so it will be hard. Next question from Michael Caetano. We were missing you, buddy. Where were you? Where have you been hidden? If we don't win the Champions League this year, it is time for Luis Enrique to go. Well, it might be the time. I'm not arguing that he's a great coach, he's great, but today the main objective, the main goal from Barcelona is the Champions League. It's like for Real Madrid, the main goal is La Liga. So if Barcelona doesn't win the Champions League, even though if they win the Spanish Cup or La Liga, maybe it's time to change Luis Enrique, I don't know. And I've seen on Luis Enrique in the last few games that he has a lack of imagination. When something is not working, he doesn't know how to change or what to put in the pitch to give something new at Barcelona. So maybe it might be time for Luis Enrique to go, even though I am thankful for everything he has gave us. Next question from Skylanders 101. Who do you think is doing the best filling in for Iniesta during his injury? Andre Gomez, Rafinha, Dennis, or Turan, or anyone else? Well, in my opinion, I will go with... there's a lot of opinions, okay? I will go with Denis Suarez. Why? Because He plays in the same position. He has kind of the same style, even though he has to learn a lot to become the next Iniesta. But he's more aggressive than Andre Gomez and Rafinha. He plays more in the front. He likes to find spots. He's a great assist player and long assist. He's very good at that. And I think Dennis is the best one at filling that position. Andre Gomez is not fitting at the moment 100% in the Barcelona style. Rafinha is more than a attacker. He likes more to play on the sides, and Arda Turan also. He likes to play out Neymar's position. I don't like him when he's playing as a midfield. Next question from Shanghai Dangi. I hope I said it correctly. Is there any player in the world football who can replace any of the front six of Barca, that is MSN, Iniesta, Busquets and Rakitic? Of course, they are wonderful players, but I don't know if to replace those players and in Barcelona. It's hard to cover those positions because they fit all together when they play at the same time, and it's hard to replace them at Barcelona, as I said, because there are many great players on those positions, like for example Cristiano Ronaldo. I like him as a 9 more than when he plays on the sides. Bale is also amazing in the position of Neymar, Suarez, maybe Dybala, and Iniesta, Busquets, Rakitic. I like Verratti a lot in Busquets' position. Rakitic, I like Kroos. So yes, they are great players in that position, but unreplaceable. Those 6 are replaceable because they just do magic because they play together. So yes, I hope I didn't confuse you a lot and I answered your question. The next one is from BluffKaka22. What's happening with Sergi Roberto? He's been making mistakes that cost us. Well, I don't think it's only Sergi Roberto. I think it has been the whole team. It's true that Sergi Roberto came back from an injury and maybe it was a little bit harder for him to come back and get the pace again. But I don't think it's only Sergi Roberto. I think a lot of players have been doing mistakes. Busquets also is not very well. Neymar, he loses a lot the ball trying to dribble. So don't worry, Sergi Roberto will be coming back. It's true that we are missing Dani Alves because Dani Alves was something else. Next question from Niklaus Ardashasta. With the absence of Pique and Iniesta, Barca have been really struggling to control their game. How do you see the vitality of Pique and Iniesta in our game's complexity? Good question. Yes, of course we miss Pique and Iniesta when they are not there, but not because the positions, we can cover those players, but they are leaders. They are leaders in the team. Iniesta is the captain, he leads the team and he finds the way, and also Pique is the big boss, the leader at the back. So Umtiti plays amazing when he's with Pique. Also Mascherano, it looks like he plays different when he's next to Pique than next to Mathieu. So I think they are important, but because of their leadership, and when they are not playing, we miss that. In the front, yes, they are all leaders, even though if Messi is a little bit more as a captain in the front, but they just get along with each other, so they do magic. But if Iniesta is not in the midfield and Pique at the back, of course we're gonna struggle because it might be a little bit of confusion on those sides. But hopefully they come back soon. Next question from Sirahum Munir Fahim. Pique is playing really well as center forward. When we are desperate for a win and can't break the bus defense by playing without playing over the top football, do you think we should buy an older, tall center forward like Mandzukic or someone as target man, as it is looking like a good option when we are desperate? Good question, my friend. Yeah, it's true that Pique, when we don't know how to destroy that bus at the back, that wall, is one of the tallest one. That's why he plays as a center forward and try to score with a header. And that's why when we were talking about the signing of a striker that Luis Enrique was looking at, that's why I never thought that we would sign Paco Alcácer, because he's not tall either. I would have gone for Mario Gomez on that time when we were talking, or even Van Persie. They are tall, they are experienced, and they don't mind sitting on the bench. They don't need to learn more, they know how to play. So if we need that, we would just put them in the pitch and they would know what to do. But yes, we miss a lot of tall players. So that's why I also like the center back Yerry Mina, the Colombian player. He's 190, so hopefully he can join too. But as you said, I would have gone on that time when we were talking about strikers with Mario Gomez or Van Persie. Next question from Fakrudin Ibrahim. Forgive me if I said it wrong. Next question. Do you think Luis Enrique lacks the ability to make right tactical changes in crucial matches? Against Atletico Madrid, Celta Vigo, he made wrong tactical moves. Similar to Alavés with wrong lineup. Against Manchester City in the second half, it was obvious that the team suffered due to counterattacks and City wanted to get points. They were pressing and we couldn't cope hence it would have been smart to sit deep. Have the team compact with less possession and eat them on the counter. Pep was always a step ahead of him tactically. It's true that Pep had more tricks under the sleeve to change when we were suffering, and yeah, I think Luis Enrique, like I said before, he has a little bit of lack of ability to do that, to see that what we are missing and what do we need. Against Atletico Madrid, we scored 1 goal, then we were sleeping a little bit and they draw the game. Against Celta Vigo, we woke up too late. Against Alavés, yeah, too many rotations, like we talked on that day, it was too much and they never played together and it was like all confusion and misunderstanding. And then against Manchester City, yeah, they played pretty hard, but like you said, maybe sometimes it's good to play as a more defensive, you know, but it's hard to see the MSN going back, like the BBC, like all the great strikers, they like to go back and help. And that's why maybe Luis Enrique doesn't try to park the bus, like to say it in a way. But I would say that he's not that experienced as Pep was. And the last question from Hadam Fatah. Name your top 10 players in the world in order. From 1 to 10 or from 10 to 1? And I guess actual players from nowadays, okay? I would say my top 10, and it's because I like them, okay? Not only because I think they're the best ones in the world. So number 1, we all know it's Lionel Messi. Number 2, even though it's from the enemy, we have to agree that Cristiano Ronaldo is a top player. Maybe now he's not on his best moment, but if you look past the years, the goals that he made was amazing. Cristiano Ronaldo is also in the top. I would say 3 nowadays. Luisito Suarez. I will also go with Neymar. Griezmann is in a great moment. I don't know if I'm saying it in order. Messi, Cristiano, Suarez, Neymar, Griezmann. Dybala is catching up. He will be a top Dybala. And I will also go with Aubameyang, but because he's very important and he's a leader in Borussia Dortmund, and that's hard to do. Aubameyang. Also, with his age, almost 40, Buffon, great leader and one of the best goalkeepers in the world. He's a top. Pique will also be there, and of course, Iniesta, one of the best midfielders. Also, Modric is great. Also, Reus, Lewandowski. It's hard, but I will go with Messi, Cristiano, Suarez, Neymar, Griezmann, Dybala, Aubameyang, Buffon, Pique, Iniesta. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot of players, but yeah, that's my top 10 players. I would love to know yours, so write it right here below in the comments. And if you have more questions, like I said before, hashtag Ask Nou Nation with your question. Well, and now you know what to do. Just click the button right here below to subscribe and like and follow us on all of our social networks. And I'll see you next time.